The crypto market is in a real turmoil, as we can see here from CoinGecko. Bitcoin sits at $21,000. Ethereum has dropped all the way to $1,100. Many coins are actually tanking and losing their value. One of the algorithmic stablecoins, the USDD from Tron DAO, has actually lost its peg to the dollar. The USDD works almost the same way the UST was actually working on the Terra Luna network. This one is from the Tron DAO that I made a video earlier about, currently at 97 cents. The team are actually working so hard to make this coin to go back to its peg. So you can see Tron might deploy $2 billion in Tron DAO reserve to fight the Binance short-term funding rates and restore the peg of USDD. The USDD real-time collateral ratio is over 316% for now, so they've actually increased the funding in the Tron DAO to make the coin to be pegged. A total of 2.29 billion of collateral is backing 723 million USDD in circulation. In this kind of tokens, they're actually very risky. Many platforms are actually trying to make the project thrive during this kind of crypto winters. Celsius, which is a centralized lending and borrowing protocol, is actually been hit hard with this crypto crisis. So you can see here, Celsius is pausing all withdrawals, swap, and transfer between accounts. Acting in the interest of our community is our top priority. Our operations continue, and we will continue to share information with the community. As this crisis continues, many people are actually withdrawing money from the Celsius protocol, making the protocol to lose liquidity. They are actually working on pausing withdrawals. These are some of the things that we've actually been talking about in this channel, to never put all your funds to one place. These are centralized finance. They can actually control what you can do with your funds. As much as there's fear in the crypto market, I'm always trying to look for projects that can actually enable us to meet more money, even when the bear market is actually aggressive. Here, I've actually taken a look into this project called Dystopia. This is an exchange on the Polygon network that actually provides us with opportunities to earn more money from our assets. We can go with a stablecoin. You can also invest into other projects that are actually risky. Today I just want to take you through how to invest in this project, Dystopia, and we'll also be looking into a yield aggregator called Penrose that have partnered with Dystopia to make us to earn more passively on our money. To help our channel grow, kindly just hit the subscribe button. We can see that over 97% of you are actually watching our videos but not yet subscribed the channel, so just make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Also turn the bell notification to get updates when we do upload our new videos. It will actually really help this channel to grow. Today we'll be looking at a low risk project. This is overnight finance. We'll be looking on a token called USD Plus. USD Plus is a USDT that pays you yield daily via rebates. USD Plus stablecoin can be instantly minted and redeemed to USDC in a ratio 1:1. Simply replace USDC with USD Plus stablecoin and start getting passive yield where it didn't exist before. So how does the USD Plus work? It has three components. First, pegged to USDC in 1:1 ratio, 100% collateralized with assets immediately convertible into USDC. Risk first portfolio, that is, assets are picked primarily to avoid losses on daily basis. No exposure to algorithmic stablecoins. The USD Plus can replace USDC in pools and lending protocol. Under yield generating, collateral consists of yield bearing strategies including lending and stable to stable pools. Portfolio allocation decentrally controlled, that is, community proposals, veto power by token stakers, insurance providers. Portfolio strategy executed decentrally via smart contracts. The profits are paid out daily in USD Plus via rebates. The insurance part will be coming out soon. Some of the use cases of this are USD Plus. We have cash management. You park your stables in USD Plus and watch your balance grow in your wallet overnight. No staking required. There's also the liquidity part, to provide liquidity into USD Plus pools and get USD Plus yield on top of LP fees and rewards. There's the passive token appreciation and the leveraged yield. Averagely, this USD Plus is paying at 6.8% APY. There's the daily APY distribution graph, the histogram there. The USD Plus token is actually collateralized, and when we see the assets collateralizing this one, we have the USDC, the USDT, and the DAI. You don't have exposure to the volatile tokens. Collateralized using the stable coins, 69% USDC, 20% USDT, and 10% the DAI token. To get the USD Plus token, you can actually use overnight finance to buy this one. So you'll be swapping your USDC over to the USD Plus token using this mint feature. That's one of the ways that you can actually use it to buy. Currently they don't have the USDT DAI part, but they only support the USDC. convert your USDC token in case you have them in your wallet in the Polygon network. Another way that you can swap to this token is using the Dystopia exchange. Over here in the swap part, you have the token that you are going to be using, either the Polygon itself. You can also choose a variety of these other tokens being showed here. I can choose Sphere, I can choose the Matic. You can go with any other token that you do have here. So just going with Matic, I can now swap to get the USD Plus token. You can now change the slippages here. You have the 2%, but you can now put the amount that you want. Because you want to go to the stablecoin pools, first just go to the vote part and then have a sneak peek of what's in here. So you want to see which pool that offers great rewards. When you go here to vote, now you can see a list of this token. We have the volatile pools and the stable pools. So we want to go with the USD Plus stable pools. Here we have the USD Plus and the USDC. We have the USDC and just comparing this APR on the APR part to see which one offers great rewards. We can see USD Plus and the USDC, the APR is 10 to 15%. That's on the stable pools. And the next stable pool is on the USD and Sphere, which offers 7 to 7%. Going with the USD and the USDC will be very great because they are all stable coins. It's low risk, and then the USDC is a very good stable coin. You can actually trust on this one. When you want to add liquidity onto that one, from the sneak peek on the vote part, just go to the liquidity, and then the best way that you can do it is just search the USD Plus token so that it auto pops those tokens for you. We have the USD Plus and the USDC. Click on manage. Here it brings us to the table to create our LP tokens. Remember, we are on the Polygon network. We do need to have the Matic token itself because we'll be using it to pay for gas fees. You need to buy this USD Plus and the USDC in a ratio of 1:1. Let's assume you put $10 for USD Plus. You also have to put $10 for the USDC. We are now here on the stables, not on volatile. Then the slippage, leave it at 2%. Provide liquidity into this Dystopia exchange. Once you've provided the liquidity, you can now stake and earn into the Dystopia exchange. What you'll be earning is called Dyst token. They have their token called Dyst, DYST. This is what you'll be earning by providing liquidity into the Dystopia exchange. With your earned Dyst token, you can now create a VDyst, the vote escrow Dyst token. This VDyst increases your earnings onto the liquidity pool that you provided. You have a number of days that you can lock your VDyst token here, so you can go with 1 week, 1 month, 1 year and 4 years. This one is being used as an NFT. You lock it for a period of time, and then it will increase your total Dyst yield into the liquidity pool that you chose. You can also take part to the voting section. Remember, we just took a sneak peek of the voting part to see which pool actually has great rewards. But now, once you've actually earned some Dyst token, you can now use them to vote into the liquidity pool to incentivize people participating in the pool so that they can also vote into that pool to make the liquidity pool have more TVL into it. By voting and making the pool to have more liquidity, it means that the slippage that we are going to be using when swapping our tokens will be low. Hence, will actually make us to have more money whenever we are swapping one token to another. Remember, slippage is the difference between the sell and the buy. So when the slippage is so high, it means that when you are buying, you will actually be using more money. But when you take part into the voting pools, it will make the Dystopia have more liquidity into it. The slippages that we are going to use will be reduced, making us to have more money whenever we are swapping one token into another. You can also create bribes here to make people to vote into a certain liquidity pool so that people can now be incentivized to put their funds into that liquidity pool. When they put their funds in the liquidity pool, it will have more APR, and then the swap fees will actually be reduced. So that's another way that you can participate here by bribing other people to vote for a certain liquidity pool. And remember, the good part is that once voting has been done, your bribes are redeemable to the main token. Penrose is a yield aggregator that has partnered with Dystopia exchange. How to interact with this one? Once you've created your LP tokens into the Dystopia exchange, have those LP tokens, do not stake it, bring over those LP tokens to the Penrose to get more yields from them. They have a number of pools that you can actually interact with here. You have the Matic and Pen token, USD Plus and T2 USD, but now just going with a stablecoin, the low risk, we want to see the USD Plus and the USDC pool. Here we have USD Plus and the USDC are the stable coin. When you go with Penrose yield aggregator, you'll be earning up to 14%. Just click it, and now once you provided your LP tokens into the Dystopia exchange, you'll now be able to put those LP tokens here and start earning up to 14% APR using the Penrose yield aggregator. You can later on claim your earned this token from Penrose yield aggregator. It says here LP must be unstaked and withdrawn to wallet from Dystopia for deposits. In case you are staked into the Dystopia exchange, withdraw the LP, come here to Penrose and deposit here. When it's your first time, you need to approve and pay some gas, but it's very low being that we are dealing on the Matic network. You can also convert your earn this token to Pendist and stake to earn extra reward. Remember, once you convert, it's not redeemable. This one will be giving you up to 643% APR. Then you can lock your pen for voting power and extra bonuses into this one. So when you lock your earned pen token, you'll be getting more voting powers into the liquidity pools in the Dystopia exchange and also into the Penrose. They give you up to 197.85% APR. These are ways that you can use to earn passively on the stable coins. Are you ready to take risks into this protocol, or you are now fearing with the current market crash? Dystopia is one of the crypto exchanges that I think will actually help people to generate passive income, mostly on the stablecoin when you try to play it safe. There are many high-risk projects that are actually here, but you try to play it safe. Looking into the USD Plus and the USDC pool is actually one of the things that you might want to take a look into. I guess this video has been helpful to you when it comes to maneuvering into the Dystopia and the Penrose yield aggregator on the Polygon network. So in case you like this kind of content, just help me out also by just hitting that subscribe button, liking this video, and also share it to other people that you think may actually want to get this kind of content on making passive income on the crypto space. I'll see you before you know it. Peace, guys.